Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive with us. Usually we're diving into something really specific,
Right.
like an event or a piece of news or a new scientific discovery.
Yeah. Yep.
But today we're switching gears a bit. We're looking at a concept.
Oh, interesting.
And this concept is something that can totally change the way that we interact with the world. We're diving into walking with humility.
Walking with humility.
As described in the Quran.
Okay, so we're going back to the Quran today.
Yeah, and I'm sure some of you are probably thinking, walking with humility sounds kind of literal. Like, should I be staring at my feet all day? But trust me, it's a lot richer than that.
I would imagine so, yes.
It's not about lowering yourself physically. It's about how we carry ourselves,
Right.
both physically and metaphorically.
Yeah.
And how our actions impact other people.
Well, and you know what's fascinating to me is
right?
the Quran doesn't just define humility. It doesn't just say, like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
It actually paints this really vivid picture.
Oh, wow.
It talks about these special people who walk on the earth with humility.
Special people.
Mm-hmm. Not shrinking or make themselves small, but with this deep awareness and respect for the world around them.
So it sounds like you're saying it's rare.
Well, you've hit on something really interesting there.
Oh, okay.
In a world that often celebrates self-promotion and outward success.
Yeah. Like being the loudest one in the room.
Exactly. Genuine humility can feel almost countercultural,
Right.
It's about recognizing the inherent worth of every single individual, no matter their background, no matter their achievements.
No matter how much money they have or
Yes, sir.
how successful they are in their business or...
It doesn't matter. It's
No.
about understanding that we are all interconnected.
Yeah.
Like, we are all part of this larger tapestry.
So how does that... I'm starting to see now how it goes beyond just how we literally walk down the street. But how does that translate into our everyday interactions?
Well, the source emphasizes gentleness in speech,
Okay.
avoiding arrogance, and not walking with pride or conceit.
Mm-hmm.
It's about actively choosing to uplift others through our words and actions.
So not seeking validation or attention for ourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes me think about times I've witnessed true humility in action. Like, it's never about being the loudest voice in the room.
Right.
It's often a quiet strength,
Yes.
like a willingness to listen and to learn,
Mm-hmm.
a genuine care for the well-being of other people.
Precisely. And that's where this idea of being an ambassador of kindness comes in.
Okay, an ambassador of kindness. I like that.
It's not just about passive good intentions.
Mm-hmm.
It's about actively spreading compassion and respect in everything that we do.
So it's not just a one-time thing. Like, you hold the door open for someone and then you're done. You've achieved humility.
Exactly. Yeah. It's an ongoing effort, a way of life.
So it's something we're constantly working on.
Yes, exactly. And the Quran actually reminds us that, let me see if I can find the exact quote here. Hold on. And the slaves of the most merciful are those who walk upon the earth easily. And when the ignorant address them harshly, they say words of peace. It's this constant process of self-reflection and striving to embody these qualities in every interaction that we have,
Right.
whether it's at home or at work or even, online, in those online spaces,
Right, right.
which can be tough.
Yeah, the internet can be rough sometimes.
It can.
And I think that's the beauty of it, right? Like, it's a journey. It's not a destination.
Absolutely.
Like, we can always strive to deepen our humility,
Yeah.
to become more aware of how our actions are impacting other people.
Here's something I want you to consider. If you were to consciously walk with humility for a day, just one day,
Okay?
how might it change your perception of the world and the people in it? How might it shift your interactions, even in just small ways?
That's a powerful question. Really something to think about. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the Quran. It's clear that walking with humility is about so much more than just our physical steps.
Right.
It's about a way of being. It's about a path toward a more compassionate and interconnected world.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time.
See you then.